Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily markets and commodities forecast. This forecast is valid till I come up with my next analysis specifically for US 30 and US 100 markets before the US cash session opens. In this analysis, we are going to look at US, Europe, UK and India indices, and also we will look into gold, silver and crude oil and natural gas. So do watch till the end. I will give you the levels in the analysis itself, so do listen carefully, and definitely you would have all profited yesterday. Again, all targets achieved, all markets and instruments behaved exactly as predicted. I hope you all profited. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's start with gold and silver first. Now this is the 4 hour for chart for gold, and you can clearly see that it has achieved this critical level at 1835 levels, which is going to be a stronger resistance level for gold. But at the same time, we must not forget the on the 4 hour charts. Here it is the base at 1820, 1818. Now here is the base at around 1825. Also you can see it is trying to form higher highs here, and the slope is looking upwards. So till the time today it remains above 1830, I think you can remain long again. Also look at this is trying to provide a base. Probably it might again try to give couple or more greener candles which will try to take it towards on the upside, and if it breaks on the upside, definitely it will break strongly towards 1847 and 1855 levels again can be seen. Now look at why I am saying so. Look at this. Also we must not forget that if you connect the dots here, this is kind of narrowing, and once it breaks out of this zone, it is going to be a stronger breakout. So yes, you can remain long with a stop loss at 1830. Right now it is trading at 1834, 1835 levels, and you can remain long till it is above 1830. In fact, I will recommend you to remain long till it is above 1827 levels. So this is the level below which you can go short. You can expect it to drop, and this time the drop is going to be heavy. If it drops below 1827, definitely it will try to hit 1818 and below levels. So take your positions accordingly. It appears we can remain long here. Let me turn off on the indicators here because we are not going to look at it separately. Now first again let's go back to 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour charts you can clearly see this 50 exponential moving average trying to give it a support here. Now the support is precisely at 1832 levels and 1833 levels. So as I said, rather to have a cushion, keep your stop losses at 1830 and stay long. You can expect higher highs. We can expect it to fly towards 1840 plus levels. The exact levels I'll tell you. Now this is on the daily charts. On the 4 hour charts, on the daily charts, you will find that now gold is trading above the 2050 and 100 moving average. This is the 2050 and this is 100 moving average. So yes, it is trading in a bullish zone, and you can also see that there is a wick left in the previous candle. It has started with the low. Now probably, as I said, till the time it remains above 1830, you can remain long. One possibility that it might try to achieve this high here at around 1835-36 level. That is what it has achieved yesterday, and takes a drop. This is also very much possible. Second possibility, it might try to trade in between this 1827 to 1835. This is again a possibility, but any breakout below 1827 and above 1835 will definitely be a good indication that it is going to fly. How far this could fly? This could again try to hit this zone at 1847-48 and then 1850 plus levels. In fact, can go further high towards 1857 plus levels. So take your positions accordingly. Appears we might see a bullish day, but I am again still little dicey that it can break also on the downside. Once it breaks 1827, definitely it will break towards 1818 levels. Also this could be the near term head and shoulders formation, and hence I'll be a little cautious here that how it behaves. Also this is the special or strong resistance available at around 1836 levels, so be little cautious here while taking a long. However, any breakout definitely will take it towards 1841 1847 levels. I think it should remain bullish today again. Look at the indicators. DPO is entering into buy zone. A directional movement is bullish here, and you can see the matter of concern is here the overbought levels on the stochastic, but you can see here also it is sustained the overbought levels for little long. So yes, it can sustain. However, be little cautious. I am alerting you. It can try to swing a bit, and yes, close your longs at 1830 and specifically enter a short at 1827 levels, not be above this. You should not enter a short position. Also, a clear long is only above 1836 levels. Once it breaks 1836, you can remain long. You can expect it to at least achieve 1839, 1841, and then towards 1843 and 1847 levels. So take your positions for silver accordingly. Now let's gold accordingly. Now let's move towards silver. Now this is silver on a 4-hour chart. You can clearly see 2335. As I said yesterday, is a strong resistance for silver for the day, and only breaking 2335 you can expect it to fly higher. Also look at this on the 4-hour charts. You can see this previous 3 candles has consistently formed lower highs. Also you can see that it is trying to trade sideways in this zone, and hence a short is only that I will recommend you to go short only below 2312 levels, 2311 levels, where you can expect it to drop again till towards, see here at 2307 there is another support from the 20 period moving average, but yes, breaking this zone only I will recommend that it is going to drop heavily, and this time the drop can be sharper, which might take it towards this zone at 2300. So I'll be looking forward to it. 2311, below that 2300 can be expected, and below that it may drop or correct sharply. However, till the time it remains above this, also look at this on the 4-hour charts. It is trying to consolidate. Any breakout beyond 2340 is a good level to go long. So I am giving you not so clear levels today. It is going to be a dicey day. I think it can swing a bit, but any clear cut long is only beyond 2340. Any clear cut short is only below 2310. Till the time it remains in between this, in fact in between 2310 we may see a little bit of it can in fact bounce back from 2300 levels also. So a probable trading zone is between 2300 to 2340 on the 4-hour charts. The momentum is anyways bullish, and the stochastic is comfortable, and the MACD is trying to sell on a crossover on a sell side. But let's have a look at the daily charts now. On the daily charts, you can see that the bullishness is getting reduced here, as the candle size here is the big bullish candle, a smaller candle, and now trying to trade in red. Now it may try to give you it may try to trade like this, where it can achieve a high at around 2340 and a low at around 2310. This is one probability, but yes, anytime it breaks 2340 levels, definitely it will fly higher, it will fly sharply towards 2360, 2380 and plus levels. So a long is recommended clear cut beyond 2340 levels, and beyond that it will try to fly. Till the time it remains below 2340, I will expect it to trade in between this range as 2310 or 2300 to 2340 levels for the day. Probably we might see it trading in between this range. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards Nifty 50. Now this is the 4-hour chart for Nifty 50. Nifty is trading at 17,500 right now on this futures chart in global markets, and yes, there is a strong resistance. It is achieved already 17,550. Also there is a reversal which is indicated on a 4-hour chart, and that is what it is trying to do. It is trying to reverse from here. The next support will come into picture at 17,400 and 17,350 levels. It can try to drop till here. It can be a bit we may see a little bit of swings. Also remember, there is a strong resistance at 17,600. So once it breaks past 17,600, definitely it will fly towards 17,700 and plus levels. So I will be watchful of 17,600 levels if it tries to achieve. Also going long is only recommended once it breaks 17,550. Once it breaks 17,550, rather I will say go long only beyond 17,600. Rest you have to be cautious. Right now it is trading with a little bit of bearishness where you can expect 17,450 or 17,400 levels, which is definitely trying to may provide a stronger support, and then 17,350 will come into picture, which should again provide a support. Now this is on the 4-hour charts. Also on the 4-hour charts, we must see that yes, it is trying to cross over on the sell side, on directional side. Also look, this is overbought, and overbought means it has to drop on the 4-hour chart, and it will drop strongly and sharply. Hence you can take a short position where you can expect 17,350 levels. Any rise is good to, maybe it can open at around 17,500 or 17,550 levels, and from there or at open it can achieve a high, it can sustain a high for 17,500 550 for 1 hour or 2 hour, and then it will break towards 17,350. A probable trading zone is between 17,350 to 17,550 levels. Now this is on a buy zone and on a 4-hour chart, and RSI is comfortable. Let's have a look at the 5-hour daily charts. So on the daily charts you can see that 17,600, the 100 period moving average is at 17,600, which will definitely provide a stronger resistance if it tries to rise. Also on the downside you can see there is a support which will come into picture at 17,470, and then the 20 period moving average at 17,400 must provide a support. So this can drop till 17,400 and in fact can drop till 17,350. Now I will expect it to drop till 17,350, and it can trade in between 17,550 to 17,350. That is what the expectation I had said, and probably we might see it trading in between these levels. And yes, any breakout beyond 17,600, definitely you can go long. Any breakdown below 17,350, definitely one can remain short. Anyways, one can remain short at 17,500 550 also, as I said. You can take a short position once it opens and achieves a high at 17,550 500 plus anywhere somewhere in between, somewhere 17,500 to 600. You can take a short position at that time, but just couple of hours back, once the premiums are eroded, you can take a short position there. Definitely it will try to hit 17,350 17,400 levels. That is what is my expectation, but I will close my shorts if it goes beyond 17,600. Remember, I will close my shorts if it goes beyond 17,600 levels. On the daily chart, stochastic is comfortable, and MACD is on sell, and directional movement is on sell. MACD lines are just trying to decide running parallel. But I think almost everything is done. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards US indices. Now this is the 4-hour chart for US 30, and you can see that how beautifully 35,800 has provided it a stronger resistance. Remember, 35,800 definitely is a stronger resistance. I had told several times in my previous analysis also. It tried to go up towards 35,870 880 levels. That is what we had said, that this levels can be achieved yesterday in our analysis. And if it breaks this zone at 35,800 880, definitely this zone is of importance. If it breaks 35,800 880 any point of time today, definitely it will fly higher. Also look at this, it is trying to form lower highs, and in fact it can drop towards 35,700 and below levels also. That is expectation from my side, that it can try to break a bit. The next support level is available. You can see 35,600 and 35,550 levels. These two levels are important for us. Probably it may try to hit those levels if it continues to drop below 35,700. My next target is 35,600 and 550 levels. Now why I am saying so, I will come back to that. Also look at this, the downward support is far away till 35,400 and 35,200 levels. These two levels are also important, and any long it appears is only recommended once it breaks 35,880 levels. Any long is recommended once it breaks 35,880 levels. After that, the target is high for the day. It will hit 36,000. It will hit 36,000 100 200 levels can also be seen. We can expect it to remain extremely bullish once it goes past 35 36 35 800 880 zone specifically today. DPO is in green looking downwards, directional movement trying to drop from here, and it is overbought on the 4-hour chart trying to take a drop, but it can give only smaller drops or may give a sharper red candle taking it down towards 35 600 levels, and in fact can go till towards 35 500 400 zone also. MACD trying to cross over, RSI is comfortable. And now let's have a look at the daily charts. See on the daily charts, here is a support from the 100 period moving average and the 50 period moving average at 35 600 level. This level is important, probably it might try to hit those zone also. See, the previous candle had a wick, and that is why I recommend that it can try to form a tail, achieve 35 600, which is going to be a good support, and from there it can, if you see it rising again on a 4-hour chart or on an hourly chart, if you see it rising again, you can also initiate a long at 35 600. Probably we might see a smaller green candle taking it towards 35 950. 35 950 levels here, and 36,000 plus can also be seen. So take position that probably from 35 600, if you see it reversing around 35 600 35 550 this zone, if you see it reversing from here, definitely you can take a long position in between from these levels and expect it to rise a bit, or once it breaks 35 550, definitely it will try to hit 35 400. Remember this also, once it breaks 35 550, probably it will try to hit 35 500 and then 35 400 levels. It can correct sharply below those levels where we can expect it to drop sharply. Right now it appears we can expect it to head or achieve at least 35 600 and 35 550 levels for the day. On the upside, 35 800 880 zone probably may try to provide a little resistance, but it can turn again bullish and achieve 35 970. Beyond that, it will head directly towards 36 100 plus levels. Also look at the DPO is entered into green. The MACD lines are crossing, the directional movement is crossing into bullish, but it is overbought on a stochastic. It can sustain these levels. A MACD line is running parallel and are on a buy zone. So take your positions accordingly. I think I have given you the levels here, and you can take that probably it might try to hit 35 600 and 550 zone. This zone may provide a very strong support. Below that, definitely it will break towards 35 500 and 35 400. These are again two crucial support. And then 35 350 will come into picture. Above 35 800 880, 35 970 and 36 100 is the target. So either you can take a long entry there at 35 550 600 zone. Now this is for Dow Jones. Let's move towards US 100. US 100 on a 4-hour chart, it has achieved what I said yesterday, that it will try to hit 15,100 close to levels. It achieved 15,080 levels. I hope you all profited here. Now look at this 4-hour chart. See, this is trying to trade below this zone. It is trying to break this channel, entering that, yes, indicating that yes, it can break further. And see, this is not only one candle, it will be followed with couple of candles, and hence now I will expect it to at least achieve 14,900, and then towards 14,800 levels can also be seen. It can break at that point. But yes, any long I will recommend is beyond 15,100 where you can go long. So till that time I think it can drop. It can drop also this level at 14. See, this level at 14,950 is important. Once it breaks 14,950 970, definitely, rather I'll say 14,970, once it breaks, definitely you can go short there. You can expect it to drop till towards 14,900, and in fact towards 14,850 and below levels can also be seen. It has got stronger support at 14,750 800 zone. Directional movement is in buy zone. The look at this stochastic, which is overbought and looking downwards from here, indicating that we are going to get couple of red candles which will try to take it towards 14,920 and 14,900, and then 4850 levels can be seen again. Remember 14,830, which is a very strong support for now Nasdaq 100. While rising, it was a strong resistance. Now that will be the support for Nasdaq 100 for any further drop. It can drop till those levels, because this is overbought on a 4-hour chart. We can expect a little drop. MACD lines are on sell on a 4-hour chart. RSI is comfortable. On the daily charts, you will find that now see, after taking this support, it has retraced lower highs. The low highs are well connected here, and now it is trying to take a drop. How far this could drop? The support should come into picture at 14,830 levels, which should provide very strong support for Nasdaq 100. Also, there is support at 14,900, 14,880 levels. So once it breaks 14,970, you can take a short for 14,900, 14,880 zone, and then you can expect it to drop till towards 14,830, which is definitely going to provide a stronger support. Below that, it will try to definitely break strongly towards 14,700, and any long entry is recommended once you see it breaking here. Once you see it breaking 15,100, that is a strong resistance, you can definitely go long there, and you can expect it to rise in between this 130 points, between 14,970 to 15,100. We have to be bit cautious for but yes, for next few hours we can expect it to drop. We can expect it to drop towards at least 14,900 and 14,830 levels. Till the time US cash session opens, we might see those levels. Also, let's have a look at the directional movement is bearish here. Overbought on stochastic on the daily charts. Probably that is an indication. MACD lines are still on the buy side. But now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. We have already seen the 4-hour charts here, and on the 4-hour charts the story is similar, and that is why I say that probably any long is recommended beyond 15,100, and till the time you can expect it to drop till 14,900 and then 14,830 levels, which is going to provide a stronger support. Below that, it can break till towards 14,700 also. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Germany 40 and UK 100. On the 4-hour charts, Germany 40 trying to see it is trying to consolidate, failing to go high here. The high for the day could be at around 14,570 levels, which could be the high. Beyond that, definitely it will rise. Also, it is trying to form this, now breaking here below 14,450 levels. Here 14,440 or 14,450, rather I will say 14,440. Once it breaks 14,440, you can remain short for 14,410, and then towards 14,350 it will again try to fall back towards 14,350 levels, 360 zone. Once again, below that 14,300 should provide a support. It appears it might remain little bearish before it tries to rise. Any long is recommended once it goes past 14,600, then only I will recommend you to go long, else till that time you can trade sideways and enjoy the swings. Directional movement is bullish on a 4-hour chart. It is overbought on a 4-hour chart, expecting it to drop, and we can see at least 15,000, I extremely sorry, 15,450 and 15,000 300 levels can be expected. And look at the MACD lines, it is trying to converge on a 4-hour chart. Now coming back to the daily charts, on the daily charts you can see here this is the daily moving average, which will provide a support at 15,450, 15,440 levels. Also beyond this, we might see 15,400, which will provide a support. Below that, it will break heavily towards 15,300 and 350 levels, 360 levels. Also going long is recommended once it is beyond 15,600. This is the level beyond which I will recommend you to go long. The next target is 15,650, and plus 700 can also be seen. 700 is the 100 period moving average on the daily charts for Germany 40, which can be achieved. If it crosses 15,600, definitely it will fly higher. Now the support should come into picture at 15,400 and 450. Breaking this, it will break sharply towards 15,300 and below levels. Looking at the pattern here, we may expect a drop. We can expect a drop till 15,350 levels today. Take your positions accordingly. Till the time it remains below 15,550, you can expect it to drop, and beyond 15,550 to 600, I will expect that it is a no trade zone in between these 50 points. Beyond that, definitely it will fly higher. The stochastic and directional movement is still red. Stochastic is trying to look still upwards on the daily charts. On the 4-hour charts, we have already seen that it is trying to take a little drop. Also directional movement trying to enter bearish. and you can see overbought levels. So considering this, any long is recommended only beyond 15600, between 15550 to 600. I'll be a little cautious till the time it remains below 15550. We can expect it to drop till towards 15440 and 15350 360 zone. Below that it will drop sharply. So in between these there are a couple of 50, every 50 points there is a support available, so take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude oil and natural gas. Oh, FTSE 100 first. Let's have a look at the FTSE 100 charts first. FTSE 100, if you recall my yesterday's observation, in the futures chart it has achieved 7670 levels and now trading with a drop. This is kind of a reversal indication. Now the next support level is at around 7610, so it can try to drop till 7610, and below that it will again fall back towards 7590 7580 levels. I think it can try to drop till there on a 4-hour chart it appears, but the support at around 7580 and 7560 is going to be very important. If it breaks that zone, definitely it is going to enter into another sharp round of bearish move. Also, it is overbought on stochastic, indicating that probably we might see a drop, and MACD lines are trying to converge on a 4-hour chart, that is also indicating that we might see a drop. So look at the daily charts. On the daily charts it appears that here at 7580, so point number 1, that it might get a support here at around 7610, and it can achieve 7610. Once it breaks 7610, it will try to drop towards 7590 7580 zone. This is going to provide a support. Below that it will try to break sharply towards 7540 7530 levels. This is the 20 period moving average, which might give it a resistance, but I think this might see a good sharp move today. Probably if it tries to drop from here, look at this, that is trying to trade in this narrowing zone, I must say. And so even if it drops here, the next support at 7560 should come into picture, which is going to be a stronger support, and it can try to trade in between these levels. Remember, any long is recommended beyond 767675, and once 7675 is taken, definitely it will fly higher. So yes, you can take your positions accordingly. Remember, I am telling all the levels is in 7000, not 6000, so please, I would like to correct here, 7600 and 7670. If it breaks beyond, definitely it will fly higher. On the downside, breaking 7560 is only something which I will expect it to correct sharply. Also, it may try to achieve 7610. Right now it appears 7610 and 7580 is imminent. It may try to achieve 7610 and 7580 levels today before it might try to rise. So this is for FTSE 100. Let's move towards crude oil and natural gas. Oil has got its support at 8750, as I shared in my yesterday's analysis also, that 8750 and 8900 is something which I'll be looking forward to. Yes, it is trying to trade in between this, and yes, it has got its support now, probably breaking this zone today at 8950. Definitely you can go long. It will fly sharply again towards 9200 9100 and 9200 levels. So that is what can be expected. The support remains at 8750. Only breaking 8750, I will expect it to drop towards 8700. This is going to be another support. Below that it will break sharply. So take your positions accordingly. I think it may try to reverse a bit here, and breaking this zone at 8950, definitely you can take a long there, and you can expect it to rise towards 9050 and 9100 levels. Directional movement is still bullish. On the daily chart, stochastic looking down. MACD lines are on a sell side. That is what is making it bearish, and it has continued the rally for 7-8 continuous weeks, and hence trying to consolidate a bit. Now look at the 4-hour charts. It is trying to look higher with a support at 8750, trying to look higher. Now again this support might come into picture. Also breaking this zone at 8950, as I said, breaking this zone at 8950, you can go long. You can expect it to trade high towards 90.25, and then 90.7 91 levels can also be achieved. This is what we can expect from the crude oil charts. And now let's have a look at natural gas. Natural gas trading below 44, as I said in my weekly analysis also, below 44 I'll expect it to drop sharply towards 4,000 levels, and then the next support will come into picture at 3800. For the day, only breaking this zone at 3950, you can expect it to drop. Once 3950 is taken, you can expect it to drop towards 3800 levels and below. So this is what we can expect from natural gas. On the upside, as I shared several times before, 4300 and 4400 zone, this is going to be strong resistance. Also a reversal must be considered. You can take a long entry once it breaks 4150. You can take a long entry. You can expect it to rise sharply towards 4300 levels. So take a long entry beyond 4150, take a short entry below 3950. In between these 200 points, we have to be very cautious here. Let's have a look at the DPO is trying to enter into sell zone, directional movement, but look, this is oversold here, and hence probably it can try to reverse a bit. This is a crossover also happening, and probably it might try to reverse a bit, and it can try to head towards 4300 levels, and in fact it can go beyond those levels also towards 4450 plus levels. It is on a sell side on a stock. MACD lines have just crossed over 3 days back, and it is trading in red. So mixed signals, as stochastic is oversold, and hence a possible reversal can be expected. But see this on a 4-hour chart, it is trying to make supports here and trying to drop further. But any breakout beyond 4150 here should be considered a reversal. It will try to achieve 4200 the next support, 4300 the next resistance, and then it will fly sharply. So beyond 4150, take a long entry. Till the time it remains also breaking 3950, take a short entry. In between these 200 points, it might try to swing a bit. Take your positions accordingly. So this is all for our natural gas. Thanks you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Join my Telegram channel. Join my mentorship course. This is a 15 days training session, which will definitely help you become a proficient and efficient trader. First, invest in yourself before trying to take a position, and reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. My email IDs and Telegram IDs are mentioned in the description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.